Hello guys, welcome to Preet'sCarWorld. Today I'm here at Brayley Honda Hemu Hempstead, and I am standing in front of this Honda CRV hybrid. And Honda fit this car with special sloping lines, which makes the car's airflow system extremely good. And Honda fit this car with a special 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, and combined with the electric motor, producing around 160 horsepower to around 240 horsepower maximum. If it's diesel, this car wouldn't have any hybrid motor, so it would have around 170 to 190 horsepower. And if it is petrol and hybrid, it would have around 240 horsepower because of the extra boost. So, as you can see here, the Honda CRV hybrid is priced at around £41,560 on the road. It is fitted with a 2-liter engine, as I said, and it is one of the most famous Hondas ever sold. Honda fit this car with many safety features like privacy glass, heated and fronted driver, passenger, lumbar bar support and stuff to help you get in and to keep you safe if you crashed. Okay, let's move on to the sides here. As you can see, Honda has made this car to have special curves here, as you can see, to have the car's aerodynamics better. This car has an aerodynamic figure of around 0.25, which is really good for a family car like big. Okay, let's move to the inside of the car. So, this is the interior of the Honda CRV. It is a very neat layout and very easy to use. Honda fit this car with a special climate control system, and you would see the number here, which is extremely good if you're driving around 70 miles per hour on a highway, because you wouldn't need to take your eye off the road. If you push this, the car's heating system would automatically be at mid level, which is around 30 degrees, to keep the car in good temperature. As you can see here, there's a button called EV. If you press this button, the car would automatically go into electric mode, and that means that this car will only drive on its electric motor. And this car was fit with a special electric motor that can drive this car a total distance of around 27 miles on a single charge. And there's also a mode called Econ. The Econ mode is here, and if you press it, the car's engine would specially start using the power very small, because the car's engine would use less power than usual. Sport is like usual, the car would produce as much power as it can and torque. And Honda fit this car with a special gear selector. There's no massive gear knob here, it's just buttons here. As you can see, it's park, reverse, neutral and diversion. Honda fit this car with a special steering wheel. This steering wheel is heated and ventilated, which is really good for driving. And this car's heating system on the steering wheel is really good for winter times, because if the steering is really cold and you need to get the car really hot, it would be fun to drive if the steering is hot enough for you at normal temperature. As you can see, there's many features here, like the enter button, the volume button, the accept cool button, the decline button, and the voice control. Honda fit this car with a special voice control system, which is really good if you're like saying, "Hey Honda, open the rear trunk." The car would automatically open the rear trunk. As you can see, there's like the hard button, the main, and there's this button where you can heat the steering up, and this button is adaptive cruise control. That means that the car would keep in lane, and if a car pulls up in front of you and it slows down at around 50 miles per hour, and the car's traveling around 60 miles per hour, the car would automatically slow down to go in like the same speed as the car in front of you to keep you a safe distance away from the car. And when the car pulls out of the lane, the car would automatically go back to 60 miles per hour, which is a really good feature. Honda fit this car with special seats. These seats are heated, ventilated, and they're really good for winter times, because they would automatically start heating up. Holes on the seat, which can have more airflow, which is really good. And the sides here are made of leather, and in winter times it would be really cold, so the heating system would come in handy. As you can see here, Honda fit this car with a massive storage system, and it's really good for keeping stuff in here. And this place is heated and ventilated, which is really good. Okay, so there's this pad here where if you put your phone on here, it would automatically start charging, which is extremely good feature, and only a few cars nowadays which are selling only have this feature. Honda fit this car with special drink holders to keep the drink in place, and so if you just suddenly accelerated, the drink wouldn't fly off. This car has a special power button, and if you press it, the car would start, but only if you put the key in this slot. This slot is specially made for the car to recognize that you're in the car, and the car is ready to be started. Okay, let's move on to the back. If you're a large person, because it has a ton of leg space and a ton of head space. And as you can see, this car has a special sunroof, which is really helpful for summer if you just want sunlight to go in your car. And there's this special windscreen, the sun visor, which helps the car's roof emit less light from the sun. Honda fit this car with many spaces here to hold like bottles and stuff, which is extremely helpful. And as you can see here, these microphones or speakers are from Sony, and some of them are from Visera. You can lock the door from here, which is really easy, and you wouldn't need to ask the driver to lock the door, and which is a really good feature that Honda has fitted it with. As you can see here, that Honda has fit this car with special air vents here, and if you're hot, you would just use this, so you wouldn't need to wait time for the car to heat up or cool, and that's a really good feature. As you can see here, there's 2.5 AA and 2.5 AA. You can fit this car with both 2.5 AA batteries, which is used for the plugs at the front, which is extremely good and helpful. As you can see here, Honda fit this car with a special armrest. There's some cup holders and plenty of space to hold your hand. Okay, let's move on to the front. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked my video. If you have any suggestions, please comment down below. Please consider subscribing and liking to my channel to help me make new videos. Thank you. Bye.